there, Mr. Holcomb here with another episode of The Math Behind the Modules. Okay, today we're doing Chapter 8.7, Stock Transaction Fees, and the objectives of this lesson are 1, to compute the fees involved in buying and selling stocks, and to define basic vocabulary of stock trading. Now, I just want to say one thing before we begin. This book is getting to the point where it's obsolete. The fees involved in buying and selling stocks have changed drastically over the last 2 to 3 years even. You can now trade stocks for as little as like 65 cents in Charles Schwab. Tastyworks charges a little bit more, but I think it's still under $1. And now there's this place called Robinhood where they don't charge any fees. So here we go. The first definition word is stockbroker, and that is a person who sells shares of stocks to investors and gives investment advice. Broker fee is a flat fee or commission that a stockbroker charges for trading stocks. And discount broker is a broker who trades stocks but does not give investment advice. That's what I was just talking about. Tastyworks, Charles Schwab, Robinhood, those are discount brokers. They don't give any advice. They just allow you to buy and sell stocks on their platform. Online brokerage, there you go. It's a discount online brokerage, those three I just mentioned. An online brokerage is an online business in which one acts as an agent for others in negotiating contracts, purchases, or sales in which a commission is paid. Online brokerage house. Full service broker is a broker who offers you their investment expertise, advice, and services in exchange for commissions and fees. Okay. Limit order are instructions to a broker that name a specific price for a share of stock, and net proceeds are the amount of money made on the stock trade after brokerage fees are paid. Okay, so here we go. Okay, example 1 says Dion made 2 trades through his online discount broker. I wouldn't call it discount when they're charging $12 fees. WeTrade charges a fee of $12 per trade. Dion's first purchase was for $3,456, and his second purchase later in the day was for $2,000. How much did he spend on the day's purchases, including broker fees? All right, so the first thing we're going to do is figure out how much the commissions were. So 2 trades times $12 equals $24. Okay, so there are his brokerage fees. Now let's determine how much he paid in stocks. So his first trade was $3,456. His second trade was for $2,000. So that's a total of $5,456 in stocks. Then you tack on this $24 fee for the day of the 2 trades, and the total is $5,480. Okay. Now the check your understanding says Garrett made 2 trades in one day with an online brokerage house that charges $7 per trade. So let's just stop right there and do that. So 2 trades, $7 each, equals a total of $14 in fees. Okay, continuing. Garrett's first purchase was for $1,790, and his second purchase was for $8,456. How much did he spend, including broker fees? Okay, so again, we're going to take 1,000, oops, wrong color, 1,000, let me erase that, $1,790 plus $8,456. I'm going to find out how much he bought in shares first. Okay, so it was $10,246 in stocks with a $14 fee, commissions and fees. The total is $10,480. $260. Okay, example 2, Adriana purchased $7,000 worth of stocks in a single trade from a broker at Tense Brokerage. The current value of Adriana's portfolio is $11,567. What broker fees must she pay? That's the question. Okay, so we're trying to figure out what fees they are. Actually, we stick to the highlighter here. Now, her portfolio is $11,567, and they have a different fee schedule for sizes of portfolios. Portfolios value greater than 250 and portfolio values less than 250. So we are going to use this column right here, or row. We're going to use this row right here because her portfolio is under $250,000. Okay, and she did a single trade from a broker. So here's an online trade, automated telephone trade, and trade using a broker. So the broker trade is this column. So where the two merge, that's what we're going to use. All right, so we are going to do the 0.5% commission. Okay, so with that being said, now we can calculate. So we take 0.5%, be careful with this. 0.5% is 0.005. That's 0.5%. Okay, times the purchase of $7,000, which is going to equal 35. So 7 times 5 is 35 with 3 zeros, but there's also 3 decimal places. So it's $35, and then we don't need this zero. So $35 was her fees. Okay. Plus $15. So online trades, $15 per trade using a broker. So then we have to take this $15 per trade. She did a single trade. So we're going to add $15 to $35, and she paid $50 in commissions and fees. All right, the check your understanding says Jared has a portfolio worth $500,000. So he is going to use this row. So let me first erase all this. Just so it's not a mess. So he is going to use, he's got some money. This guy is not playing. Okay, so that's the row we're going to use. He made 10 automated telephone trades. So we're going to use this fee here. Okay, so this row, this column, so therefore we are going to use this right here. One online fee plus $9.50. Okay, so during the past year, 10 automated telephone trades during the past year, buying and selling $50,000 worth of stock through Tensor Brokerage. What was his total broker fee for the year? So what you do is you take that $50,000. And what we're doing is right here. That is this equivalent to the 7,000, and he is paying $12 per trade. So that is going to be 12 times 10, which is $120. Okay. And then he is going to pay, that was the $12 per trade online, plus $9.50. Online fee plus $9.50. $12 per trade, online fee plus $9.50. Okay, so he again made 10 trades. Actually, let me keep them in order. He made 10 trades. And it's $9.50. Automated telephone. So $9.50 times 10 is $95. When I add these, I get $225. Okay, so the amount of shares, the money he spent on the shares doesn't matter for this question. It's just asking how much his broker fees were. And for the year on 10 trades, it was $225. Now it says to express his total broker fee algebraically if Jared had made B automated telephone trades. So what you're going to do is take 12 plus. So what I did in this first example, think about that. We took the $12 per trade, $12 per trade, and he's making B trades. I don't want to use parentheses for a variable. So that would be 12B. That would be this 12 times B. B is our 10. And then we added $9.50 times the number of trades. So when I do this, I can factor out a B, or I can just simply add these because they're like terms. So 12 plus 950 is 2150 B. I guess that'd be the easiest way. So it'd be $21.50 times the number of trades B. Okay, example 3. Let me switch to my highlighter. And it says, through Viking brokerage, Aaron purchased $23,510 worth of stock and paid a broker fee of 1%. I'm going to stop right there. I'm going to see how much it cost her to get into this trade. So she bought $23,510 worth of stocks, 1% brokerage fee that gets added to your total. So you can multiply that by 1.01 to get 1% added onto that price. So if I go to my calculator and do 23,510 times 1.01, it becomes 23,745.10. $23,745.10. That is what Aaron spent to buy these, including broker fees. Okay, and then she sold the stock when it increased to 27,300. So she sold them at $27,300. And this time she found a different broker. So she found a broker who charges $21 per trade. So to find out how much you net, you just subtract that brokerage fee, and that will become 9,727.2. So she made, after paying the broker fee of $21, she made $27,279. Compute her net proceed. So net equals sell minus purchase. So net equals sell $27,279 minus $23,745.10. So her net proceeds are $2,727.9 minus 2,375.10. And her net proceeds is $3,533.90. Those are her net proceeds after fees. Okay, so now it says Yolanda purchased a stock for $7,000. So let's now do the extend your or check your understanding. So you should pause the video, try this, and then come back. Yolanda purchased stocks for $7,000. She paid 1.5% broker fee. So I'm going to stop right there and see what she purchased for. So purchase is going to equal 7,000 times 1.015. That's 1 plus 1.5% equals. So I go to my calculator. Let's just clear that last problem. 7,000 times 1.015 is $7,105. So it cost her $105 in commission since the stock's for 7,000. Okay, so 7,105 is what she purchased for, and she's going to sell it at, and let me highlight it, different color. She sold at 63.25, but she found a different broker who only charges a 0.5% instead of 1.5%. Okay, so it's going to be, sell is going to be the price of the stock, $6,325 times, okay, I'm going to do this differently. Since we are taking away, you need to subtract that from 100. So be careful there. 0.5% away from 100 is 99.5% remaining. Okay. So if I charge 0.5% and take it away from a total, that's the same as multiplying a total by 99.5%, is it not? Let me show you what I mean. So if I take 63.25 times 0.005, which is 0.5%, I get $31.63. And if I subtract that from the 63.25, 63.25 minus my answer, I use the wrong minus sign, minus the answer, I get 62.93 and 37.5 cents. But if I take that $6,325 and multiply it by 0.995, I should get the same answer. And there it is in one step. So it's 62.93.38. We rounded to a penny. Okay. So she purchased it for $7,105. She sold it for $6,293. Is that right? Yeah. After this, she sold it for $6,325, but if you subtract the fees, she actually got $6,293.38. Okay. So now the net equals sell minus purchase. So our net proceeds are going to equal $6,293.38 minus $7,105. This went down, so it's going to be negative. And so I go back to my calculator and I take this number and I say minus 7,105, and it's negative 811.63. Okay, so she lost $811.63 in that transaction. Okay, example 4 says Johann purchased stocks 6 years ago with a full service broker for, all right, quit messing with me, will you? For X dollars and paid 2% broker fee. So I'm just going to stop right there and address that portion. So if he bought a stock for X dollars, he's going to pay 2% on that, which is 0.022% of that amount. Okay, so X plus 0.02X equals 1.02X. Okay, so either way you look at it, that's what it equals. Okay, so anyhow, let's continue. It then says he sold that stock yesterday for Y dollars and paid a discount broker $35 for that sale. Express his net proceeds algebraically. Okay, so let me now switch to this color pen, and now I'm going to address the sale. So let me just call this purchase P. Okay, and now sell is going to be, well, he sold for Y dollars, but he paid a $35 broker fee. So he bought his shares one place that charges 2%, but then a few years later, 6 years later, when he sold it, it looks like he went either with a different broker or the broker changed their fee structure and now they're charging $35 per sale. So if you take it a value that it's worth at this date 6 years later, and you have to pay $35, well, you're getting $35 less than what you made or sold it for, which is y. So it's y minus 35. All right. So I did want to change this color to purple because it matches. Oh, never mind. It matches the highlight. But anywho, I did click this. It just, for some reason, my pen doesn't always do what I ask it to do. But anyhow, there we go. S equals y minus 35. Okay, so now net proceeds. So the net proceeds, I'll just write net for now, is going to equal what you sold it for minus what you paid for. So the net proceeds is going to equal what you sold it for, y minus 35. And then you're going to subtract what you paid for it. And that's either x plus 0 or 0.02x or 1.02x. I'll put it this way, x plus 0.02x. Okay, so it's y minus 35 minus x plus 0.02x. All right, or I could have used this. So you could also have said the net is y minus 35 minus 1.02x. And I didn't need the parentheses there, but anyway. Okay, so now to check your understanding, hopefully you tried this on your own. Rob purchased a stock for P dollars, and he paid a flat $40 broker fee. He needed money for a home improvement, so he sold it at a loss for H dollars. So here's what he sold it for, plus a 1% broker fee. Express his net proceeds algebraically. So now that I've highlighted everything, we're just going to go through it. And what you do is net proceeds equals what you sold it for minus what you paid for. So the net proceeds is going to equal, so sold is in green. Let me do that in green. He sold it for H dollars minus a 1% broker fee, and that would be 0.01 of H. So it's H minus 0.01 H, and I'll put that in parentheses. And I could represent that as just simply 0.99 H, but I'll leave it as this for now. And then I can't write in yellow, you won't be able to see it. So I will use red for this. Okay, minus P. Well, P is purchased for P dollars plus a $40 broker fee. So sold minus purchased. All right, so it's H minus 0.01 H quantity minus P plus 40. I guess I could put that in parentheses because I'm separating sale from the purchase value. Okay, and like I said, we could simplify this. And instead of saying H minus 0.01 H, that would be 0.99 H minus P minus 40 when you distribute. Okay, so either one of these two answers is correct. Okay, example 5. Daryl is purchasing 700 shares. Okay, so he's purchasing 700 shares of Buddy Industries through Creative Brokerage House. Their fee schedule is shown in the table below. So this is their fee schedule. It's a varying schedule. It changes with the amount of money that you trade. The shares will cost him $32 each. How much will he pay in broker fees? So the first thing you have to find out, since the value of the share determines the commission and the flat fee, you have to determine how much what you're buying is going to cost. So I'm going to take share value. I'll just write this all out. The share value of the stock at that given time times number of shares. And that's going to equal the value of the shares. One share price, instead of saying share value, I should call that the share price. Okay, one share will cost him, share cost. The cost of the share times the number of shares equals the value of shares. Okay, so just to give you an idea as to how to calculate this, there it is. So here we go. Share cost, 32 bucks, 32 times number of shares, 700. That is going to equal, I'm going to put a 0 here, a 0 here. 7 times 2 is 14. Carry the 1. 7 times 3 is 21. And 21 plus 1 is $22,400. Okay, so where did that, what does that do? What we do now is we take this $22,400. That's our value of shares. And we look up here at the table, and 22,400 is between 6,001 and 25. So he is going to pay 0.3% commission plus $75 in a flat fee. So now I have to calculate what this is going to cost. So to find the cost of this, you're going to take the commission charge times the price, the share value. So I'm going to write that. Share value times commission plus, actually be share value times commission, yeah, plus flat fee. And that is going to equal broker fee, which is what we're trying to find. Okay. All right. So share value, $22,400 times commission 0.003. Be careful with percents and parts of percents. 1% is 0.001. So 3% is 0.003. This is 0.3%, not 0.03, I meant, but 0.003. All right, plus the fee of $75 for that dollar amount. So now I'm going to multiply these. 3 times 0, 0. 3 times 0, 0. 3 times 4, 12. Carry the 1. 3 times 2, 6. Plus 1 is 7. And 3 times 2 is 6. So then I look and I have 3 decimal places. So I go 1, 2, 3. And it is 67.20. Okay, so I can erase this last 0 because we're talking money. And we only go up to hundreds. 67.20 plus $75, if you will, is going to equal our broker fee. Broker fee. All right, and therefore our broker fee is going to be 0 plus 0, 0 plus 2, 5 plus 7, carry the 1, 7 and 6 is 13, and 1 is 14. So his broker fee for this amount of shares at this price would cost $142.20. All right, so pause the video, see if you can do this, check your understanding, and here we go. Using the table from example 5, express the broker fee for X shares of stock at a price Y per share, where X times Y is greater than $100,001. So go back to pen. If XY is greater than this, then we are using, for this problem, let me highlight it. Let's highlight it in like a reddish color, or yeah, red. How will that look? Too dark. Okay, actually it's not too dark, it still works. So we're using these values right there. Okay, so let's switch back to pen and let's do this. So what did we do here? They've already calculated value of shares. The value of shares is X times Y. So you're going to take the value of shares, which is XY, which is our 32 times our 700, which is this value here, and we're going to multiply it by 0.001, okay, our commission charge, plus $200. Okay, so when I multiply that or fix this up, it would be 0.001 XY plus 200. And there is the algebraic expression for the broker fee. Okay, so hopefully that went well for you and it wasn't too challenging. That's the end of lesson 8-7. Thanks for watching. Have a great day and peace out.